If you want to unlock and master Akuma in the quickest time possible, you are in the right place. I'll be going over everything that you need to know, from the latest armor sets to new changes, along with progression tests for you to save a lot of time and get everything fast. Starting with all the key additions that you need to know, and the newly rank 8 or 8-star tempered monsters just entered our monster lineup. This lineup includes Gormagala, Raidao, Utduna, Nuudra, and Jindahad. These monsters have more HP and are supposed to be stronger and have more resistance to wounding. But after several tests, even when playing solo, I haven't noticed any significant bump to difficulty. Any current endgame builds will surely destroy these new rank 8 monsters without issues. And yes, these monsters will not offer new rewards. The biggest advantage here is players will be finding these monsters in the field more often, so if you love hunting high rank monsters and get Artisan weapon fragments or collect high level decorations this way, this is a big win for you. The Mighty Charm just recently received an upgrade and can now be upgraded to level 3, giving you a sweet 3 levels of maximum might skill when equipped. Upgrading to level 3 will require the user the new collaboration Street Fighter 6 ticket material along with other regular monster materials, which I'm showing you on the screen right now. And I will be giving the exact number of Street Fighter tickets that you need to grind later on to get all of the rewards fast, so stay tuned for that. Along with Street Fighter 6 collaboration, we've also received weapons adjustment in this update. At this point, you already know the said changes, especially if you main Hammer, Hunting Horn, Light and Heavy Bowgun, or Gunlance. So I'm not going to tackle these changes for us to save time, but instead I'm showing them on the screen right now. But if you're still interested in the full details of the adjustments, I'm linking the official patch notes for you to check in the description. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty disappointed that Capcom still ditched the idea of us having our own quarters to display our glorious collections. Instead, they added a new feature where you can see your endemic life collection. I laughed so hard when the first time I checked my collection, which is filled with curious shell crabs. Find this feature in Windward Plains at your base camp. I'm the original creator of the Nightflower Pollen and Asian Wyvern Coins farming route method, so what you are looking right now speaks for itself. But still, I'm hoping that in future updates, Capcom will still add personal quarters that we can customize and show our personal collection, and I know you want that as well. Street Fighter 6 added a lot of new stuff to the table, and Alma of all people will be getting Kami and Chun-Li skins as paid DLC skins. And yes, these skins are only exclusive to her. It's not like I don't like Alma, in fact, I liked her character. But not all people love to be Akuma, and I know very well that you can relate to this. I simply love to play as Chun-Li or Kami in this regard, but it is what it is. Aside from Alma skins, a bunch of paid DLC such as new Street Fighter stickers, Street Fighter gestures, which is the only thing that interests me to be honest, the paid Blanca pendant as well, and new Akuma style hunter profile background. But before that, take your Monster Hunter Wilds experience to the next level with Mitch Cactus. Mitch Cactus can boost your progress by getting all of the best gear in the game with their 100% ban-free and legit services. Have thousands of golden tickets and armor spheres, or have the best decorations for your builds by getting their modular packs, or have thousands of weapon fragments for you to craft the best Artisan weapons. With more than 15k positive reviews in Trustpilot, you are in safe hands. Use my code Samurai for a limited time discount on your first purchase, only for you my lords and ladies. Learn more details by heading to the description. But the star of the show is no other than the Demon Armor set or the Akuma Armor set. I'll be diving into its mechanics later on, but for now, let's focus on how to unlock the set in the fastest time possible. Open your mission screen and you will notice that Quinn wants to talk to you in the Oil Whale Basin. Fast travel to Quinn to start the side mission, Ultimate Strength. You will be tasked to look for clues about the mission, and these clues will involve monster carcasses that you need to find in upper and lower stratum of the basin. Let's find the first one in the upper stratum, and I will save you the headaches of where to find it, and you can easily do so by going to area 4 of the basin. Head to the location that I'm showing on the screen right now. Notice that the nearest vines that you can climb on to reach area 5 of the basin. If you haven't properly explored the basin, it will take you a while to find area 5 as it is not visible on the map. At area 5, Look in your surroundings to locate the first carcass for this mission and complete the first objective. The next step is locating the second monster carcass located at the middle stratum of the basin. To find the carcass in the quickest way possible, head to Area 8 and start from there. In this example, I do have a pop-up camp set up at Area 8, so I started from here. Next is setting up a camp at Area 9, just in case you have not done so yet. Head to Area 9 by traversing the caves, pointing towards the next pop-up camp. If you already have a camp set up in Area 9, you can skip this one. Once you arrive in Area 9, set up a camp as we will be using it later on. From the camp that we just set up, facing away from the camp, take a sharp left turn and follow the narrow pathway. Once Area 11 is already mapped out, quickly check your surroundings to find the key carcass for this objective. Step 5 is the mission will now ask you to talk to Maki back in Azus. Find her near the forge and talk to her to advance the side quest. She will then lead you to investigate the lowest part of the basin to find Akuma. Now the quickest way to do this is fast traveling back to Area 14 pop-up camp if you already set it up. Find Akuma just on the side of the cave where your camp is located. But if you haven't set up a camp at Area 14, fast travel back to Area 9 via the pop-up camp that we just set up in the previous steps. Head to your right this time and follow the narrow pathway. Once you've reached Area 13, take a sharp turn to the left, which will lead you to a pathway towards Area 14. Head to the camp's location and set up a camp for later use and find Akuma on the other side of the cave. Step 7 is talking to Akuma and he will give you the next objective of proving your strength in an arena match. The next step is fast traveling back to the Grand Hub and accepting the key arena quest for this mission, which is the Demonic Strength. You are required to use predetermined equipment for this match, so pick the weapon that suits you best. Before facing the main monster for this quest, the system will teach you the basics of how the special assisted combo works for Akuma. Take the time to learn the basics here if you want to test these special combos right away, or just use your main weapon to complete the quest. If you want to skip this one, I will be teaching you how to use these combos later on. After completing the quest, head back to Akuma by fast traveling to our camp located in Area 14 to complete the entire quest line. We are not done yet since you need to grind for Street Fighter 6 tickets to get all of the latest gears. Head back to the Grand Hub and notice that by accessing the arena quest, you already have 2 quests to choose from. If you're playing solo, I would suggest spamming Demonic Strength as the Arajikan in this quest are much weaker compared to the other one. Complete this quest over and over, and to get all of the latest equipment, you need a total of 10 Street Fighter 6 tickets. Once you have 10 Street Fighter 6 tickets, step 11 is finally crafting the Akuma set and the Blanca Chan for your Palico. Make sure to upgrade your Mighty Charm as well to level 3 and you are all set. Now that you have the set, I don't recommend maxing this armor to the full, but for testing purposes, I max it out, just to get you an idea if you want to upgrade yours as well. Max upgraded demon pieces will give you 371 raw defense, 15 fire resistance, minus 10 water resistance, 0 thunder resistance, minus 10 ice resistance, and plus 15 dragon resistance. Right off the bat, we are seeing a good amount of tier 2 and tier 3 slots when it comes to decorations, and I can't wait to play with it to make a proper Akuma build. Wearing the Akuma set pieces will let you access the Master of the Fist set bonus. This bonus strengthens the assisted combos or Akuma special movesets where drive impacts can offset attacks, which I will discuss more later on. There is no doubt that Akuma is the newest weapon type in the game, or the 15th weapon type that you can master. His movesets are fully fleshed out and can even hit devastating blows just like the other weapons in the game. You do have 3 special features added to your Radials, which are the Assisted Combo, Go Hadouken, and Drive Impact. Assisted combos allows you to perform his basic attack combinations. Keep in mind that assisted combos can only be performed if the assisted combo feature is set in your menu, or else you will not be able to pull off Akuma's special attacks. And also, the game asks you to put these special commands in your custom radials, but I don't recommend doing so. I will be teaching you how to use them properly since it is a nightmare if you use radials when in combat. Go Hadouken works like a slingshot ammo, but the main difference is that it does not run out of ammo. Unlike the assisted combo, you are not required to have it on always, just to pull off Hadokens. Instead, you can just equip it once, and pressing L2 plus R2 like using normal slingshot ammo will allow you to perform Hadokens. Drive Impact, on the other hand, serves as your special move. Once the special gauge on the lower right screen fills, it means that you can now use your Drive Impact. Drive Impact can offset attacks if used properly, letting you counter attacks. If you use your Drive Impact and hit a monster's open wound, it will allow you to use Akuma's special move, the Shun Gokusatsu, which deals a lot of damage and can also stagger enemies. Use the Drive Impact move by pressing L2 plus R1, just like performing focus strikes in other weapon types. Just like Hadoken, you are not required to equip this move in your menu. It is also worth noting that Drive Impacts can be chained between combo inputs, especially if you are going to use it as an offset attack to counter an incoming attack. Basics are out of the way, Akuma has multiple combo branching paths for you to master. Luckily, these are not complicated and actually fun to use. Heavy Go Hadoken is your basic combo and actually hits hard. Do this combo by pressing square, square, and then another square. Most of the time, this is your bread and butter combo since the Hadoken deals a decent amount of damage. While the OD Adamant Flame can be accessed by pressing square, triangle, triangle, and then another triangle for the finisher. The Tatsumaki Zanku Kyaku is Akuma's signature devastating kicks, which can be accessed by pressing square, circle, circle, and then another circle to complete the combo. You can see that every combo starts by pressing square, so it is either you can perform Adamant Flame for the triangle path or the Tatsumaki, which is the circle route. But when the monster is down, you can combine the Adamant combo and Tatsumaki combo. You can do this by pressing square, triangle, 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 and then follow up with circle, circle, and a circle, pulling off both combos in a single string. Akuma has also another secret technique for you to take advantage of. After performing a single string combo, you can actually perform a Shoryuken following up with a devastating downward strike. Pretty sneaky, to be honest. And to actually do this, after performing a single string combo, like for example the Heavy Go Hadoken, after the finisher, use your left analog stick and input right, down, and right, and pressing either square, triangle, or circle. It looks complicated at first, but it's not. So my suggestion to you is after performing one of Akuma's basic combo strings, wobble your left analog stick between right and down directions to pull off a Shoryuken. If the monster is down or fell into a trap, the combined combos of Heavy Go Hadoken, Tatsumaki, and Adamant Flames can be finished with a Shoryuken, allowing you to perform a devastating full combo. Akuma's iconic Ashura Warp serves as his staple dodging move. To perform this, just press square and then press X. You can use the left analog stick to lead Akuma to your desired location. Just like in Street Fighter, you can use your weaker Hadoken and warping afterward, spamming the move like a real Akuma. One last move is you can actually pull off a Shun Gokusatsu by pressing square, square, and then pressing triangle and circle at the same time. If the enemy is suffering from an open wound, pressing the said buttons will allow you to perform Shun Gokusatsu without pressing L2 plus R1. I'm pretty surprised that the collab will be this great, and I am dying by just thinking that Virgil can be the next collab and will have his own fighting style. What do you think about Akuma so far? Let me know in the comments, and thank you for watching as always, and I will catch you on the next one.